So what's up, it's your PrinceMJ, and welcome back to another video on a series called Minecraft Bedrock add-on reviews. Today we review the Medieval Gears add-on by Tixel and Aleg. Go check out the Throwables add-on by Tixel down in the description. But before we proceed, I want to know that this video came out on Odysee early, so if you guys want to watch on a platform that is powered by a decentralized and open source protocol called Library, you can do so by checking out the link down below. Also, please send a tip on your way. So without further ado, let's get started. This add-on aims to add new armors, weapons, projectiles, and new mobs for a funny experience. The ores it adds are silver, onyx, titanium, and topaz. We also have steel, but it doesn't have an ore. Let's take a look at the first ore described, silver. Silver has an armor and also has weapons. Unfortunately, they don't have tools. I don't know about the ingots though, and how you can turn them into nuggets or vice versa, cause Minecraft Bedrock crafting in Linux is pretty bad for the time being. Please, Microsoft or Mojang, make Minecraft Bedrock on Linux a thing, please. We also have Silver Knight helmets variants or Silver Knight helmets, and they might be adding more Silver Knight stuff soon. To complement the Silver Knight helmet, they've added the Silver Knight sword. One weird thing is you can dual wield the swords, but the one in the offhand looks pretty weird. I'm very excited for what they're going to do with this feature or function in the future. Here is full silver armor and weapons, and Silver Knight helmet and sword action. There's some unique sword stuff later in the video, so stay tuned. Moving on, we have Onyx, which doesn't have any weapons and tools. It only has its material and its armor. I look dope though. Next up, Dartanium or Dartanium. I'm not sure. I don't really know. So we have its material, and on top again, it's its own armor stand. Inside the chest, we have its armor and its weapons. Again, the nuggets and ingots. I'm not sure. But here is the full Dartanium armor with the Dartanium sword, and full Dartanium armor with the Dartanium dark sword, and full Berserk with full Dartanium armor with Dartanium sword and Dartanium dark sword. So next up is Topaz. Yes, that's pretty much it. Currently, it only has its armor and material, but we look dope. Now moving on to the mysterious out-of-place chest. Inside it, we have steel and its other items like its Steel Knight successor. So I got the items outside the chest, and we have full steel armor with the 3 swords, each named from left to right. Steel Knight sword, Steel sword, Steel great sword. And we have the Steel Knight armor with sword action and Berserk dual wielding action. One weird thing about the swords, once I put the Steel Knight sword in my offhand, I right-clicked while Steel Great Sword in my main hand. The one in my main hand had a cooldown. It's pretty sus. What could it be? Also, the armor has correlation with the weapon you're holding. For example, if you have a Steel Great Sword and you don't have any Steel/Steel Knight armor on you, any piece can work. You can just get the helmet and it'll work. But I'll tell you that later. Guys. Once you don't have those, the Great Sword will slow you down. But if you have any piece of the Steel/Steel Knight armor, you can get the boots or the helmet, just one piece, just one single piece of those armor, then it won't slow you down. It will remove that slow effect. Heck, later there's a weapon which gives you a little speed boost, and the armor of that weapon will just remove it. Pretty sad. Demonite again has their ingots and nuggets but don't have their ores. I'm super excited to see their ores in the future, but still we have dope armor and weapons. Now we have more than just swords. We have the Demonite armor. Next we have the Demonite armor with the sword named from left to right. Demonite sword, Demonite great sword, Demonite knight sword, Demonite siege hammer. Yes, lastly, Demonite Punisher. Weird thing with Demonite weapons is the Demonite Greatsword did not slow me down nor gave me anything special when I wore the armor. But Siege Hammer did slow me down. The Siege Demonite Hammer or the Demonite Siege Hammer did slow me down, but any piece of the armor didn't mitigate it too, or it didn't mitigate its slowdown. It's pretty weird. With the Demonite Punisher, it gives me speed boost when I hold it, but when I wear any piece of the Demonite armor, it takes it away. Kinda weird. Laughing face. Also, I just realized the Siege Hammer drops TNT once you right click it in your main hand. While it's in your main hand. I'm glad I did the gameplay before the frickin' script. Moving on, we have 3 new crafting tables that can be used to craft the previously discussed items like the steel ingot, demonite ingot. I don't know what's the use of the magician table, but it is there. Speaking of crafting, we now have a new tier for diamond and iron armor called Knight Armor. It's a theme for the stuff added for this add-on, but they've also added it for diamond and iron tools and armor, and also weapons. We have the Iron Knight Armor, only has the helmet piece currently, so if you guys really want to see the full piece of this armor, you guys can just stay tuned in MCPEDL. Once a new update releases, maybe they're gonna add that like full set. But for now, let's just proceed. And here we have the swords from left to right. The Iron Knight Sword and the Heavy Iron Knight Sword. They have a cooldown when you right click, but again, it does nothing in this current version. We also have the Heavy Iron Ingot. Pretty chunky. Next up is the dope Diamond Knight Armor, which took me a long time to equip. Curse you, armor stand Bob. But this armor has the complete set of Knight Armor, or Diamond Knight Armor. It also has its swords. From left to right, Diamond Knight Sword and the Diamond Great Sword. We also have crushed diamonds. I don't know what it does, but it looks crushed as freak. And as always, you can right click them and dual wield them. Have fun being a berserk. Before we proceed to the new mobs of this add-on, we need to discuss the ores again. So, there are 4 ores that could spawn in the overworld and in the nether. Those 4 are silver, darkinium, topaz, and onyx. So those are the ores that can generate in the overworld and in the nether. Yes! We have 4 new mobs that have been added to complement this add-on. One is the Illager Dark Knight. It looks dark. That's just about it. Second is the Soul Pillager, very undead and ghostly I see. Third is the Villager Knight, very righteous indeed. And fourth are Bandits, which have 2 variants, ranged and melee. Not much has been said about these mobs, but I hope to see them once this add-on comes out of its beta phase. Yes, I think I didn't tell y'all that at the beginning, but hey, we had a joyful ride, and I hope y'all enjoyed. Fortunately, this add-on works in 1.17, but we do have the supported Minecraft Bedrock versions in the MCPEDL page, so it works from 1.16 to 1.17, so those are the versions that it works on. Pretty pog. And as it is the end of the video, I want to say thanks to my Patreon on Patreon, Happy Canyon. If you guys want to support me further, you can go to my Patreon page now with cheaper prices, and you also get an exclusive Discord role. So go ahead and check that page out, or just join the Discord server down below. This will conclude the add-on review. Don't forget to stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And